Let's journey back in time. We're going way back to 3500 BCE. That's over 5,500 years ago. Imagine a world without cars, phones, or even writing. This is the time of the Battle of Hamoukar, the earliest known instance of organized warfare. We find ourselves in northeastern Syria, a land rich in history. Here, nestled among the rolling plains, lies the ancient site of Hamoukar. This wasn't just a village. Hamoukar was a bustling urban center, a hub of trade and culture. It was a place of innovation and growth in a time of great change. But Hamoukar's story is not just one of peace and prosperity. This ancient city also witnessed the horrors of war. The evidence is buried in its ruins, silent whispers of a conflict long ago. Join us as we delve into the fascinating story of the Battle of Hamoukar, a battle that forever changed the course of human history. Hamoukar was more than just a city. It was a beacon of civilization in a world still emerging from the Stone Age. People were starting to live in larger groups. They were learning to farm and build with mud brick. Trade was becoming increasingly important. Located at a crossroads of ancient trade routes, Hamoukar thrived on commerce. Goods and ideas flowed through its streets. People came from far and wide to buy and sell. Pottery, tools, and precious obsidian, a volcanic glass, were all traded within Hamoukar's walls. The city itself was an impressive sight. Its massive walls, made of mud brick, protected its inhabitants. Inside, homes, workshops, and public spaces bustled with activity. Hamoukar was a testament to the ingenuity and cooperation of early humans. This thriving city, however, was not immune to the conflicts that plagued humankind. The very success of Hamoukar may have made it a target, attracting envy and greed. The story of Hamoukar's demise is not told in ancient texts. Instead, it's whispered by the ruins themselves. Archaeologists, like detectives of the past, carefully excavate the site. They uncover the secrets buried beneath layers of earth and time. What they have found is both fascinating and chilling. The once mighty walls of Hamoukar are scarred with battle damage. Sections are collapsed as if pounded by tremendous force. Thousands of clay sling bullets, silent weapons of a bygone era, litter the ground. These were not the random acts of violence between individuals. The sheer scale of destruction points to something far more organized, far more devastating. This was war, planned and executed with brutal efficiency. Further evidence paints a grim picture of the battle. The archaeologists discovered widespread burn layers throughout the city. Homes and workshops were consumed by fire, leaving behind only ash and charred remnants. This was no accident. This was deliberate destruction intended to cripple the city and its inhabitants. Among the ruins, archaeologists found more than just weapons. They discovered skeletons, grim reminders of the human cost of this ancient conflict. These were not the remains of soldiers laid to rest with honor. These were the victims of a brutal attack, their bones a testament to the savagery of war. The discovery of mass graves hastily dug and filled with the dead further reinforces this grim reality. The Battle of Hamoukar was not a bloodless conquest. It was a massacre, a brutal clash that left an enduring mark on the city and its people. Though we lack written accounts, the archaeological evidence allows us to piece together a possible scenario of the battle. Imagine, if you will, the day the attackers arrived. They came from the north, a formidable force armed with slings and clay bullets. The defenders, though caught off guard, put up a valiant fight. They rained down sling bullets from atop Hamoukar's high walls. The attackers, however, were relentless. They breached the defenses, swarming into the city. What followed was a brutal struggle for control. Hand-to-hand combat raged in the streets. Homes and workshops became battlegrounds. The air filled with the clash of weapons, the screams of the wounded, and the smell of smoke and death. Despite their best efforts, the defenders were overwhelmed. The attackers, fueled by victory, looted and burned the city, leaving it a smoldering ruin. The Battle of Hamoukar was a decisive victory for the attackers. They had crushed a powerful urban center, sending a clear message to the entire region. Their victory marked a turning point in the history of warfare. But what became of Hamoukar? Did it vanish from history, swallowed by the sands of time? Surprisingly, no. The city was rebuilt, though it never quite regained its former glory. The evidence suggests that a new group, likely the victors, took control of Hamoukar. They constructed new buildings atop the ruins, incorporating the remnants of the old city into their own. The Battle of Hamoukar may have been a devastating event, but it did not extinguish the flame of civilization in this part of the world. Life, as it always does, found a way to continue. The echoes of the Battle of Hamoukar resonate far beyond the walls of the ancient city. This wasn't just a local skirmish. It was a sign of things to come, a harbinger of the increasingly complex and violent world that was emerging. The battle demonstrates that even in the early stages of urban development, warfare was a part of human experience. This wasn't simply a matter of tribes fighting over resources. The scale and organization of the attack on Hamoukar suggest a more complex social and political landscape. It tells us that even in these early societies, there were leaders capable of organizing and commanding large groups of warriors. There were motives beyond mere survival, motives like greed, ambition, and the pursuit of power. The Battle of Hamoukar stands as a stark reminder of the capacity for violence that has always been a part of the human story. It marks a turning point, a shift from small-scale conflicts to more organized and destructive forms of warfare. This was not the end, but rather the beginning. As societies grew larger and more complex, so too did their conflicts. The weapons became more sophisticated, the armies larger, and the battles more devastating. From the ruins of Hamoukar, we can trace a line through history, connecting the dots of conflict that have shaped our world. From the empires of the ancient world to the global conflicts of the 20th century, the legacy of Hamoukar is a sobering reminder of the human capacity for both creation and destruction. The story of Hamoukar is more than just a tale of destruction and conquest. It's a story of resilience, of the enduring human spirit that can overcome even the most devastating of setbacks. Despite the brutality of the attack, Hamoukar did not vanish from the face of the earth. It was rebuilt, reoccupied, and reimagined. Its people found a way to move forward, carrying with them the memory of what was lost, but also the determination to rebuild. This spirit of resilience is perhaps the most important lesson we can take from Hamoukar. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, even in the face of unimaginable loss, the human spirit can endure. The excavation of Hamoukar is an ongoing project. Each year, archaeologists uncover new clues that help us understand this pivotal moment in human history. The story of Hamoukar is far from over. It's a story that continues to unfold with each passing season of fieldwork. New discoveries are constantly reshaping our understanding of the past, challenging our assumptions and forcing us to reconsider what we thought we knew. The Battle of Hamoukar is just one example of how archaeology can shed light on the human story, revealing hidden chapters and offering new perspectives on our shared past. The exploration of our ancient past is a journey that belongs to all of us. It's a journey of discovery, of wonder, and of confronting the complexities of the human experience. We encourage you to delve deeper into the story of Hamoukar and other ancient civilizations. Subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the past. Share this video with your friends and family, and let's keep the conversation going. What are your thoughts on the Battle of Hamoukar and its significance? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through time. Until next time, keep exploring.